did.
I told the whole production crew today in a simple text that I wasn't showing up today unless Hunter had a camera on him.
I don't have a camera.
I should go back home. Welcome back to the duck call room. We're kind of getting ready and started. Martin's sorting out all his things. Phil McMillan's in the house.
Martin. What's happening?
The world famous Si Robertson. I'm doing this like.
I got a bone to pick.
Oh, no.
And we're started.
Hey, I mean, we throw Al and Jace under the bus every once in a while. What is this doing here?
They left their.
Is this they rubbing it in?
That is.
Or what?
Guys, you want to know how you know if an award's
Johnny D is holding up the K-Love Award, by the way.
2023 Podcast Impact on Award, Unashamed with Phil and Jace Robertson. Al, if you get me a Sharpie, I'll write your name on there.
No, hey, Jason got talking to me about throwing him on the bus. And he said, are y'all going to stop that? And I said, no, we fix to get a bigger bus.
Oh, he got tired of us throwing him under the bus?
This thing's heavy.
But hey, look, here's the thing. Okay, look. I'm tickled to death that they won that. Okay? It don't bother me that they won an award.
No, I just
hey, because here's the deal.
I think we are upset they won an award?
Yeah, here's the truth of the matter.
We wanted them to
win.
I voted for them.
I consider them, okay, Al,
family,
Phil, and Jace. I consider them, and Zach,
whoa.
biblical scholars.
You went too far with Zach.
No. He's part of this.
I agree.
Okay, but look, hey, guys, y'all don't have to,
They just left their award sitting up here in your chair?
They just left it here by me.
No,
was it intentional?
No, actually, they didn't leave that there. I put that there.
Oh. Well, I'm getting on the wrong people then.
No, they moving in back to the office for the Unashamed set. So
Unashamed's headed this way?
Well,
so I helped them, the Hunter and crew, unload the
truck
stuff the other day.
It was a small truck, but
go ahead and put it where it can be seen, boys. Hey, look, my hat's off to you, boys.
So while I was
helping on the award,
while I was helping them, I went pilfering. Have you seen what else I got?
There's a World Wrestling Champion belt.
That thing legit.
Hey,
is it?
No, it's real.
It's real?
Yeah, hold on.
Wait a minute. Who did you get that from?
It come in their decoration.
Oh, it come in this?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I didn't think Unashamed had cool fans like we did.
Oh, yeah. The World Tag Team Champion.
I'm in Atlanta, anytime, anywhere. It makes me want.
I don't think it's gonna.
That
fit
says
you.
NWA.
Hey, I don't think it's gonna fit you.
Hey, is that real heavy?
Oh, it's heavy. Yeah. No, that's legit.
That's the real deal.
Yeah, that's legit.
Whoa.
Yeah, look at that thing.
You want to feel it?
No. Yeah, bring it over here and let me see.
I'll throw it at him. I dare.
No, don't throw it at me. Y'all kill me.
I'm trying to see. They don't have a voting for 2025 on yet. Questions.
Is this two before Duncan?
I don't know where it come from. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
That's right.
Si, you could win the belt today, Si. You could win it today.
That's a tag team, so that's only half of it. We need somebody to find the other half of it. Like, there's two of them. There's another one somewhere.
Uh-oh.
If you have the matching NWA Tag Team Championship belt, you're invited to the podcast.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we want both of them.
Go up and bring it.
Si, who would be your tag team partner in your family?
No, you don't have to be family.
No, I want to know in the family first.
Hey, no, it ain't that. Dolly Parton be my tag team.
Oh, here we go.
It's belt on.
Buddy, baby. Oh, boy. Oh, this reminds me. Look, I found a new channel on TV.
Oh, Lord.
Is it one of them scrambled ones?
No.
Oh.
No, it's really the Republican channel.
Mm-hmm.
The Republican channel?
Yeah.
You mean CNN?
No, but hey, President Trump, he ain't even got in office yet. He's got, 4 more days before he takes over?
Yeah.
By the time this will probably air on inauguration day.
He has got the Democrats and the media just they can't. They've lost their minds. Is what it is. Of all his appointments he's making to putting his team in place.
Yeah.
It's hilarious to watch. It really is.
I'm so glad I don't watch that.
No. Hey, I laugh. I watch it for about 45 minutes. And
then he switches over to PBS.
I'm on the floor rolling. Because you talking about got a bunch of people shook up. Okay. President Trump's got them shook up. Good work there, Prez.
Oh, Prez.
Yeah.
You think he'll come on the show now that he's elected?
Probably not.
I bet we could call him.
Did.
You got his
Yeah.
number?
The president of the United
No, but
States
Jason's
of
got
America,
he
boy.
got Trump Jr.'s number. Maybe we could get to him.
I think I got his number.
Well, hey, there we go.
He probably changed it by now.
Well,
Or
this,
at least blocked me.
this is pretty cool. Championship Wrestling,
K-Love.
K-Love Award, and that I'm happy they won.
Yeah.
I'm happy they won it too.
Hey.
We give them grief. We just need
I'm going to continue to throw them under the bus.
And we-
Mr. or Mrs. Love,
Yeah.
whoever's in charge of those awards. I believe Si deserves a lifetime achievement award for
Here.
for bringing joy to the world. I don't know if you
Hey.
heard. It's a song, "Joy to the World," and Si's
That's right.
responsible for a part of it.
We got an alligator head.
What?
That's what we
We,
got.
Hey.
you know what? I'm gonna put a request in. We need some new weird decorations. So, 117 Kings Lane. Attention, Justin Martin. If y'all could send
There
that,
goes-
West Monroe, Louisiana,
Whatever you
71292.
come up with,
There
boy.
goes my office.
This is, hey, mainly,
Again.
this is
Golly.
mainly to the rednecks.
Mm,
I
man.
think we should.
What's that?
I think we should have a little more decoration.
I really want the matching belt to that. Like,
I
I,
would.
Mhm.
don't know.
Well, hey,
I don't know how
you
you
put it
find
out
that,
there.
It's
but-
somewhere at a pawn shop near
Hey, what happened
you.
to those stickers of our faces?
Oh man, I don't even know. That got lost in the fray. I sent you a picture of it.
That don't do me no good.
they have stickers with their faces.
One of our fans. I sent Johnny. Oh man, I don't know. I'd have to look back. That was during Christmas.
That was a
like,
while
or-
back.
Yeah, a fan made like stickers of all of us. Well, some of us.
I've read some of the
Sorry,
stuff
Phillip.
he's looking at.
Made
Was
stickers
there a
of-
height requirement?
Yes, there was. It was 6'1". Si used to be 6'1", so it counts.
Yeah, when he lays
Oh, I
flat.
used to be 6'3", but my wife keeps telling me
You ain't
you're not 6'3". You
stand
shrunk.
up.
6'3". Really? Oh, he ain't that far.
He ain't that far.
Hey.
He's definitely his spine is compressed at least a couple inches back.
Well, that's gravity.
Hey,
Gravity.
everything goes downhill, boys, when you get old.
I've noticed that. I remember the day I got taller than my dad, and I was never much taller than my dad, and now yeah.
Hey,
I'm,
the other
taller
thing-
I'm a couple more inches taller than my dad than I used to be, and I ain't grown none.
Mm.
Big Dave. I don't know. That's a thing though? When
Yeah.
you get older, you start getting shorter.
Everything goes south, boys.
He ride everything.
Everything.
I as a almost 40-year-old, everything.
Everything.
Are you almost 40?
I will be in a few months.
Wow.
What are we
Well, hey.
doing?
Yeah.
Think about adding 30 to that.
Mm-mm.
Mm. Si, you remember when we met Martin? He was about 16.
And he looked 40?
I was mid-30s in, yeah. Yeah. I was 16. I was about 6 foot wide.
Yeah.
When I met Martin, I called him sir because I thought he was at least 12 years older than me.
Yeah, he didn't know we barely.
Was it at Willie's house?
He didn't know
Probably.
we barely missed high school together.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. He was a senior. I was in 8th grade, and I was like, oh, man, check out that old guy.
He didn't know we barely missed high school. But, oh man, I'm just tired, man.
Why are you tired? You've been running
Hey,
again.
what's going on?
I think it's in the weather.
Huh?
Well, it
Well,
was,
I've been tired than I normally am.
I just Googled Duck Dynasty. Duck Dynasty legend
Uh-oh.
retiring after 25 years
Legend. Johnny Godwin got hung with legend.
by AL.com. So he's
Hey,
What is AL?
Alabama.
AL or AI?
Oh, roll freaking Tide, baby.
Alabama.com considers Duck Dynasty legend.
Oh man, look. Let's be honest. Wearing nice pants, it sucks.
It's hard to find nice pants, but we finally did.
Well, it's easy to find nice pants. It's hard to find nice pants that are comfortable, like
True that.
feel like you're wearing basically kind of like sweatpants. But that is where our friends over at Public Rec make it easy. However, Public Rec isn't just about pants. It's about making sure that you stay comfortable no matter what your day throws at you. They have so many great style options that are perfect for just hanging around the house, meeting up with the guys on the golf course, or when you need to impress the boss at the office. So thank goodness we don't have to worry about that last one. But it's fun to be comfortable no matter what you do. Whatever pants you choose, you'll be blown away by how comfortable they are. And for a limited time, our listeners can get 20% off your entire order with code DUCK at publicrec.com. Usually when you order comfortable pants, you only get to pick from small, medium, large, and extra large. With Public Rec pants, you get to select the exact width and length that you need. Their proprietary blend of performance materials provides the perfect combination of breathability and stretch while still holding its form. You'll never want to take them off. Public Rec not only has the most comfortable pants ever made, but they have a huge selection of high-quality, everyday premium styles. You can revamp your entire wardrobe with their perfect-fitting polos, shorts, and hoodies. Or if you're like me and you just like a really comfortable T-shirt like the one I'm wearing right here, they got it all. Everything we've tried from Public Rec, you will be glad that you did. So you travel with them, you keep them here, update to modern times, whatever you want to do, everything is fantastic. Make your New Year's resolution a comfortable one. No more pants that pinch, tug, or annoy. For a limited time, you can get 20% off at Public Rec by using code
Duck
at checkout. Just head to publicrec.com, use code
Duck,
and you're all set. When they ask how you found them, be sure to mention our show. It really helps us out. Find your perfect fit and never compromise on comfort again. Public Rec, where comfort rules. That's 20% off with code
Duck
at publicrec.com.
I was checking I like to get Google alerts on things about us.
Yeah, I got
Duck
them all.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Duck Dynasty icon abruptly quits. Texas hunters remember.
Huh?
I don't know.
Is that when Si quit and went down to
quit?
Phil's house?
who quit?
So I the only one that quit. Godwin retired. What is the difference between retirement and quit?
Hey,
This
A
is about
song.
Godwin.
a song.
A gift?
Take this job and shove it.
There you go. I ain't
Johnny
work-
Paycheck.
I ain't
Johnny
working
Paycheck,
here no
baby.
more.
I've had all I'm gonna take of you.
Yeah. I guess I quit, but Godwin, I guess retirement is that you don't go to a new job. You just quit working altogether.
Mm-mm.
You just,
Godwin been retired for a few years.
Yeah.
Godwin said, I told Godwin, I said, look, I'll pay you hourly. He said, you pay me hourly, I'll come back. I said, I'm going to expect a little more productivity out of those
Yeah,
hours.
once I pay you hourly.
I don't need you sitting there working on your YouTube video on the clock. Like, I didn't mind it when you salary, just because you help us all, But you become an hourly employee, we're going to have to cut the YouTube off there, Johnny.
That remind me when Willie talked about me that he had told his dad, "I fixed to fire your brother."
Mm-hmm.
that'd have been a bad
He said,
call.
leave him alone.
Yeah,
He's a reed
and then
man.
Phil said, "Leave him alone."
Old Si ain't hurting nobody.
Nobody wants to do
Hey.
the reeds.
He said, "Hey, he's doing a job that nobody else will do. Leave the boy alone."
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, hey, I'm telling you.
I tell you what, though.
And it got so boring that I put the rivet machine
Don't do
through
it.
my fingernail.
Look, you're gonna like this though, Si. So the kid that I hired, again, not to replace Godwin, because you can't. He is unreplaceable.
Yeah.
But
Is it
But to
unreplaceable
fill-
or irreplaceable?
all of it, I don't know.
Both.
It can't be done.
That's right.
Anyway.
Personality evolved here.
So like,
Can't
you
re-
just there's
Can't
not
replace him.
there ain't another Godwin,
That's
right?
right.
Because who else's hands smell like taco meat? Nobody's.
Right.
Who else needs subtitles?
Yeah, there you go.
Meh, meh.
Right. I don't have to translate for this new kid. But look, I
No.
walked in there the other day
Godwin doesn't mumble.
and he's watching. You know what he's watching?
What?
I got the TV in there. I still play
Motocross.
Gunsmoke.
Ooh.
This kid, 20 years old, building duck calls, watching Gunsmoke. I
Hey,
said,
the
well,
kid has potential.
He fits in better than me.
Hey, the kid has got potential, boys.
I have a young Si in training. Like this ought to go well.
That's right. Pistol what's him, Matt?
And then on the second day, he decided to turn around in the back of the warehouse and got stuck, buried. Buried.
Oh, over there?
Yes, the same place Godwin got stuck. So I mean, he's checking a lot of boxes. Like I said, hold on, let me look through my phone. I said, I got a selfie of me and Godwin with him buried back there.
Is he the same? Is he the same body type as Godwin?
No, he's way more Si.
Okay.
Yeah,
Skinny
thin.
guy.
Yeah, kind
Skinny
of
guy.
tall.
I bet he
thin.
eats just constantly too.
I don't know. I ain't seen him eat nothing. He just sits there and I did good on this one. I ain't trying to brag on myself, but I did well.
Hey, I think we need to bring back bragging on ourselves and being proud of it over
Hey.
stuff like that.
I did well on this one.
Especially when it's just, a deadbeat job.
Don't tell him that, Raw. He just started. You got to let him figure that out.
No, I'm just saying.
Deadbeat.
But hey, look,
It's
I
not,
always looked at it, okay.
it's not
okay.
dead beat, it's dead end.
Well, hey, I know, but hey, look, it's just,
You've
it's,
reached
I hope
the
he's
top
listening.
rung. I hope
No,
he's
no.
not. He's going to be gone.
but here's the thing, okay, without him, there ain't no duck calls.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
it's the most important job in this joint.
And poor Stone is
No.
just
What's Stone doing?
I walk in there like,
Is he
kid-
cheerful?
No, the kid's third day. I look over. He's building the single hardest call we have to build. I'm like,
I thought you were going to say Stone had him doing push-ups or something.
no. Stone's got him over there building them triple threats, and they're not hard to build. They just take forever. Like in most calls, you can build like 600-700 in a day without much stress. Them triple threats, you lucky you get 300 in a day. Like that's just, and then Stone got the poor kid. I said, "Oh boy, freshman hazing, buddy. Sorry." Like that used to be the teal call because I built all of them. Like that took forever. Not anymore. We fixed that, but that poor guy just sitting over grinding away on them triple threats. I said, "Well,
triple.
hey, you gotta earn your keep, I suppose." You know.
Well, I
But-
kept telling Phil with the wooden call. I said, "Hey, look, you need to double the price on that call." I said, because there's more time spent on that call than any of them you do.
We've tripled the price and still can't keep them. So
On the DC, what is it,
200?
200?
yeah, classic Commander. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was giving them away
Well,
when
yeah.
we first started.
Well, I feel
Literally.
Phil give everything away.
Well, I'm saying,
You know?
you know, he ain't a businessman, that's for sure. You know, hey,
You
he-
said it, nobody
but
else
that,
did.
But hey, that wasn't what he majored and minored in. So
No.
okay,
Profit wasn't ever his concern.
yeah, it wasn't concerned. that
Moving
like that.
calls is what he did.
Yeah.
I don't even see a classic Commander on the website.
That's because we had them. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, the
Like,
prices
But
of
you gotta
everything are
think,
way different
hey,
than
the
when I
boy's
worked
got,
here.
what is the word I'm looking for?
Pizzazz.
No, he's got a vivid imagination to come up with all the calls he came up with.
Creative.
Phil?
He's creative. That's the word.
Yeah. Well, anytime.
Because when he come up with all of them, like the wood duck, to make that sound,
Mm-hmm.
he was always going around, and part of it was some kid walked by playing with a toy, blowing on it, and Phil snatched it out of his hand. Let me see that, kid.
Oh, yeah. That was the whistle.
Yeah, and then he come up with all the, So yeah, he's very creative in that because he's put the time in.
Well,
out
anybody
in the wild.
anybody spend that much time alone, you start talking to yourself, you get creative, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like,
Well, hey,
and not to mention the boy lived with
Hey,
demons
look,
for a long
hey,
time. So
he's
ain't no
telling
telling
the
what kind of
truth.
conversations
boys
he's
about
had.
hey,
Like,
He's had time to have conversations with himself.
yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt.
Do you talk to yourself?
buddy?
We need
As
to go
much
down-
as I've sat behind the windshield of my truck in the past 2 weeks, yeah, I'm having full blown conversations with myself. Like,
Do you?
yes,
So the other day I was driving home and I thought, should I just start recording everything I say? Because I just have full blown conversations with myself all the time.
I now get why Side does what he does. Like,
He does.
I get
Si's the champion of
I-
talking to himself
I
and
get
the
it.
boys.
well, no, because Corey used to when I'd show up early for the poker game.
Shocker.
I would be dealing hands, and look, I played it out all the way. I deal out 7 hands, and you had to get up and be at every set.
He plays every position.
Yeah, I played every position. And they tell me, "You stupid idiot! What are you doing calling me? And you got that?"
it.
I don't do that. I don't.
I ain't gone that far yet, but sitting,
Hey,
behind,
I don't act
you
out
will,
whole
you
scene.
will.
but sitting behind the
Give it
steering
time.
wheel of that Chevrolet, buddy, I'm just like,
You just talk out loud.
oh yeah, 100%.
Me too.
I turn the radio off and I'm just I'm just sitting there in silence, just talking.
Phil, do
to
you do
myself.
that or are we weird?
No, y'all are weird.
I'm sitting over there like drawing on the dashboard while I'm driving with my finger, like a plan for next year habitat stuff.
That's right,
Like, man,
yeah.
if we take that out, like I'm
Right.
like drawing out a game plan. I'm like,
And they tell me, "Hey,
I look up, and I've been 30 miles, and I'm like,
yeah," and tell me,
what
"Hey,
just happened?
if we just planted this differently, planted something else." In
Yeah.
Well, at least you're doing something creative.
Yeah.
I mean, usually I'm just singing whatever country music's on the radio
Well, see, I done heard them all
or
now.
my playlist.
I can't do
He's
it.
man's got a playlist about him.
Oh, Philip.
Oh, for sure.
Well, it
Gap
ain't, but
band.
it's 4 bands, but it's just every song that they have. Like,
But hey, but it's a good playlist.
Hey, Si loves it.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
like ABBA and the Gap
No.
Band,
This is my country playlist that we
Oh.
listen to.
Oh, now he's got a country playlist.
Oh yeah, he ain't got nothing on there post 1980. So
That's fine.
Negative.
Yeah, no,
bony fingers. No,
Hunter,
Oh,
do you,
that's a good one.
hold
That's a
on.
good one.
Even though we
Work your fingers to the bone, and it's pause. Bony fingers.
Hunter, we don't have a Hunter cam. Do you talk to you? I imagine Hunter talks a lot to himself.
Oh yeah.
Just out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter, you play video games, right?
I do.
You want them with a headset?
Yeah.
Where you talk to
well,
other
I got
people?
earbuds, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Different tax bracket, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that rich.
This past year has been one of the hardest in MyPillow's history, but thankful to our fans. Folks like y'all that support them, they've made it through. And you know what that means?
There's some deals coming.
I'm telling you, Mike and his employees over there want to thank you by passing you on even greater deals. Because of your continued support, they are extending their wholesale prices on classic MyPillows for our listeners. You can get the standard classic MyPillows for only $14.98.
That is
I
the
can't even
deal.
believe I'm saying that, man.
I was shocked when you said it the first time, and I'm still shocked this is like the third time.
I know.
And every time I keep expecting you to say something higher, and you keep saying $14.98.
$14.90, only $14.98. But
What?
now it gets even better because
How
you
does it
can
get better?
upgrade to a queen size for just $18.98, and a king size only $1 more.
That's just $1.
And while you're there, if you want to check out some other thing, you can get the new My Body pillows for $29.98 and multi-use My Pillows for only $9.98. These are all prices that can't be beat, and they won't last forever.
I almost wish I had a whole new place just so I could outfit it with all my pillow towels, new sheet. Like, I just want more of it.
I can't live without my pillow. And Si takes his every trip we go. He's sleeping in the plane on my pillow.
That's it.
Your pillow?
Well, no, it's his own
My
pillow.
We can tell you all we want. All I can really tell you is this amazing offer will not last forever. Go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
and enter promo code
Duck.
or call 800-969-3137 to take advantage of these wholesale prices, including the standard size My Pillow, originally $49.98, now only $14.98, queens $18.98, and kings only $1 more. Not only that, orders of $75 or more ship absolutely free. Go to mypillow.com/
Duck.
and enter promo code
Duck.
or call 800-969-3137. Hey, we do need to help Hunter out though.
Do we?
What?
My man, she cut him off.
Back up.
Oh.
No.
Hunter back
Oh,
on the
he's got
market.
woman problems.
No,
He
ain't
does
no
not have
problem.
one. No. There's no such thing as women problems. There's only such thing as women opportunities.
Opportunities,
There you
Hunter.
go.
Hunter, what do you think about it?
He's
You want us to
not.
help you?
Hunter's head is buried and
He's
he's
over.
giggling.
He's over hanging his head, boys. I'm
This
telling
is
you.
why I want a Hunter camera.
Are you laughing or crying? I can't see your face.
People with opportunities. Yes, you have opportunities.
Hey, he got
galore.
them feet shaking again.
Hunter, you can go to Chick-fil-A tonight, place an order. If the girl's cute, say, hey, what are you doing after this? That's called opportunities.
Gotta swear off going on dates, man. I'm tired.
Too much effort, too much work.
Hunter said,
That's why what I said was correct.
These
ain't-
girls are
women
mean, and I'm
problem.
tired.
there you go. Look, I ain't trying to drag
What'd he
nobody.
say?
I ain't trying to drag nobody because I don't even know her name, but whatever. And I guarantee you she don't listen to this.
Allegedly.
Maybe, I mean,
Unless she misses Hunter.
like her aunt probably does. But Hunter said the other day, I said, well, how's the woman going? He said, man, girls are mean. And I was like, wait, what happened?
Really?
Then he went through a little small expose. I said, well, what'd you say? He said, nothing. I said, you're better than me at that age.
Just walk away.
Because I'd have had her crying by the end of that, buddy. Like,
Hunter, I have a question. What happened at the UPS store on Sunday?
oh, yeah, there you go.
Hunter just texts me out of the blue, me and Martin, and says, this girl at the UPS store got some wild stories. And all I sent back was, well, then you should ask her out. And then he said he's off of that for the moment.
Yeah.
So I have a friend in North Carolina that wanted me to ship something to them. So I did. And when apparently there aren't any Whataburgers in North Carolina.
You shipped your friend a hamburger?
No, I shipped them spicy ketchup from Walmart. Like the Whataburger spicy ketchup.
Oh, spicy ketchup.
I don't know.
Their Walmart ain't got it? Or
I
are
don't
they
know.
are they in the part of Carolina that's still rebuilding? No, I mean that's a
like
legit because they probably ain't back
Rayla?
up in
Raleigh?
Raleigh.
Raleigh?
That's it.
Rayla?
I
Hunter.
haven't had caffeine this morning.
Hunter, that's an indictment on the American education system.
Did you just say she lives in some town, Riley? Raleigh, North Carolina?
Raleigh.
Do they not have Amazon there?
Probably.
That's
it was way more fun for me to, ship it.
To go hit on the girl at the UPS store. Okay, now we have
So-
the whole story.
So the girl asked me, like, how much would it be to replace this? And I was like, or after she was laughing at me for what it was. And I was like, I don't know, like $10.
That's
Like,
correct.
I don't know why you're being weird about this. People ship even weirder stuff than spicy ketchup.
Wait, does she have like a list?
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm hearing when you're saying this. Like, I do listen to one other podcast quite a bit, Theo Vaughn, and he sometimes pulls people from like weird jobs and just interviews them. Like he did that lunch lady one, which is hilarious.
Lunch Lady Land.
Yeah, he made that joke several times.
Dang it.
He's done a few. So should we have UPS shipper come be the fourth chair one day and just talk about what all she shipped?
I think so.
Will you go ask her to do it? Yeah, I need you to pull your pants up, walk in,
Record it.
wearing some boots, and
Right.
say, "Hey, miss, I'm the producer of a podcast over at Duck Commander."
We want you on.
My heart will be beating too fast. I might need a friend. If someone
Take
wants to
Si. He
come
can
with
be your
me.
wingman.
I'll go with you, but only because I'm recording it and I'm not going to say a word. Also, you could have got a 3-pack of spicy ketchup for $8.97 on Amazon and shipped it, and then you wouldn't have had to pay shipping. And it just bothers me how much money you wasted at the UPS store.
Bony
I
finger.
don't have words for that.
Yeah, boys.
Yep, Hunter, your new job.
How old is she?
I don't know. She seemed like my age.
What she is? What are you? 25? 20? Yeah.
Hunter, your new job is to get the UPS girl.
Yeah, I think. I tell her for payment, I'll send her to dinner with you.
I'll make her a pizza.
I don't know.
You're welcome.
I don't know about this one.
Hunter's having a panic attack. Gosh almighty.
Kids these days and their anxiety.
Oh man. I told Hunter the other day, I said, I'm glad you're still here, man. Cause I said, to hear you tell it, there's people that's been through a lot less that aren't with us anymore. So like I'm glad you're sticking it out, buddy.
Hunter's the man.
Just letting him know I was proud of him, man. Like it was I didn't laugh at him. But on the inside, when he said, "Man, girls are mean," I chuckled.
It was like when, yeah.
Yeah, they're mean.
I was like, I chuckled on the inside, but I didn't want to offend
Last
him.
girlfriend I had was mean.
Huh?
Yeah. Somebody asked me what happened in the Blockbuster. I thought y'all were still dating. I said, "Girl, mean.
That girl. That's pretty much what Hunter said the other day.
You gotta get away from the mean ones."
How? What?
They made a whole movie about it.
Did she say something mean?
Oh yeah, it was
Like
harsh.
to your face? Or did
No,
she text it?
It was over text. Of all
Let me read the
things.
text.
What?
Let me read the
no.
text.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me read it.
No.
Let me read it.
I'm not doing that.
Read the text.
Come on, man.
Read it.
Read the
Come
text.
on.
Read it.
Rocks ain't no big
Gotta read
surprise.
Come on.
Read it.
I'm totally on Hunter's side. As a man who's read all the big words that she looked up to send this,
There was one sentence in there that I.
there's a lot of buzzwords.
Stop. He's already read it.
Let me read it.
I was.
I bet this was Chat GPT.
Ooh.
I was. Hey,
I'm
this was
sending it
one-
to you.
One line in there I didn't like.
I want
I've
to see.
laid out my feelings. Hey, this is for the babe.
I bet this is.
Hey, you don't lay out your feelings. You I don't even know how to say it.
How do you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're emotionally involved with their feelings.
Thank you. They're just feelings.
You don't lay them out.
She does wish Hunter the best. No ill will. But this is it. She hopes they can both grow from this experience. I'm calling Chat GPT. You got dumped via Chat GPT. She's straight up put into an AI internet bot how to break up with someone. He texts me too much, and this was the answer that it gave her.
She couldn't handle it. Hunter is a communicator.
Yep.
Yeah.
She couldn't handle it.
You know what Hunter just did? You ever seen The Matrix?
So Hunter, she
Just
wrapped
dodging
it.
stuff.
I do want to.
He did the Matrix stance on her, boys.
I do want to ask one question, Hunter.
Dodging bullets.
I want to ask one question for you because I feel needed.
Okay.
She said, "This is the last time I'm replying.
Praise the Lord.
Please tell me you gave her the courtesy to, after that, just say thank you or something to that effect. You didn't keep texting.
LOL. Thumbs up. Something.
I think my last text said something like, "Well, I'm not those things,"
Thank you.
but all right.
It wasn't me.
That's
Okay,
good.
but that was it.
It
Yeah, that
wasn't
was
me.
it.
So you haven't gone back to it.
No.
Okay,
No, I
cool.
got the hint this time.
Oh, that wasn't a hint, buddy. That really wasn't.
That wasn't a subtle message.
As a guy who just read that, that was not a hint. That was as straightforward as you could get. While it did have some certain teeth to it, I will give her that.
Girls are
I
mean.
can see why you said mean. I get you.
Pulled the claws out. She pulled the
yeah.
claws and a thesaurus out and got to work.
But, you know,
The source.
And the last girl that I was dating told me I was going to cheat on her as well.
What?
So I know.
the girl that
I'm
worked
just-
with your mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird
So
one.
I'm just taking a chill pill.
That's a good
Taking
idea.
a break.
Hunter, you know what I like to do? Get socks like Si. They make me happy. I got banana socks now. Check 'em
Banana
out.
socks, boys. Watch it, they slippery.
Yeah, you bust your butt on them.
You'll bust your butt on
That's.
that.
I think that's going to be my new thing.
Man, I didn't know that was going to be that rough.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to change the conversation.
know.
to
That's why I was
sock.
scared to send it.
No,
I get it. Now, I was hoping you were embellishing the meanness of it, but
No.
But
straight mean.
we've all been there, Hunter.
there was this girl that texted me and said good morning every morning.
well, that's nice.
No, it wasn't.
That's kind.
I don't need to talk to you.
Yeah,
until
but
at
hey,
least
this
lunch.
is
I
this
bet
a
good
human.
morning's nice.
This is a human being.
I'm
being
gonna start
a
texting
being,
you good
a
morning.
human being.
Yeah, but Hunter, this
Challenge accepted, because I wake up way earlier than you.
is
for
That was
her
rough.
issue,
for the
Hunter.
next 14 days, anyways.
This is more about her issues than yours.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just need to blow that off
Oh,
and
yeah.
let it go.
Yeah.
Let
I
it-
will.
Honestly.
She did say that I did text too much. And in my defense, in the very beginning, I said, "Hey, I do this. I know I do this. I see the text. I get a little anxious. And I'm like, oh, I got to
Self-aware.
reply to that."
Yeah.
And I was like, if that becomes a problem, you got to tell me or else I'll just keep doing it. And she's like, oh, no, it's fine.
But it wasn't fine. 'cause
Oh, it's
she
not
should have
fine.
set she should have set boundaries and said, "Hey, look,
Hey,
And
the
I
first
also,
step to being a successful human being is being self-aware.
absolutely."
And if you know that's something you do, then you're on the
Yeah.
pace.
I've
I do this
also-
thing where I get a hobby and it becomes my whole life. And I
Well-
talk to my friends about it all the time and they get annoyed with it. Jump ropes. Anybody want to talk about them? My friends don't. They're sick
You
of
had said what you mean, but again, with about hey, I'm a communicator. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because, hey, if you're a communicator, you're going to always, somebody says something, you're going to reply to it. That's just common sense.
Yeah, Hunter got to learn how to leave people on red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't got to reply.
Yeah, you don't have
No
to.
picked up-
response is a
Yeah.
response.
Yeah.
It's
I
just not the response
have
people were hoping
broken up
for.
with a girl before for texting me too much.
Yeah.
But she would I know.
So
I know.
after reading that, what does texting you too much look like?
It was
Good Lord.
every second, even when I said oh, I'm going to the movies or I'm
Oh, you don't text
Hanging
Hunter in a
out.
movie. He's trying to
No.
watch Barbie for crying
Exactly.
out loud.
I find it funny that Hunter said he texts too much, but he's always the last one to reply in our group text.
It is true.
You not like us?
he's
not it.
got better
Are you not
boundaries with
emotionally
us.
dependent on me, Hunter?
Yeah. Or do we not mean that much to you?
I'm pissed now.
Yeah.
No Hunter Kale.
Now I'm offended. You think
I'm
she's
learning-
mean? Hold on.
I'm learning all
You
that.
think
in-
you're emotionally
let
dependent.
me-
Wait till you hear about me.
Now, let me shoot you a text.
in those group texts, I'm usually learning the stuff at the same time as you. And then I'm like, all right, well, now I know what to do. I don't know how to reply to any of that.
Yeah, I think you ran into a situation, a buzzsaw. You ran into a bus. No, but there was a boundary set, and probably it was a little bit too strong of a boundary. Maybe she hasn't set a bunch of boundaries before in the past. But now she knows and you know, and y'all are both better off. You know what you don't want now,
Her.
you know.
Yeah.
I say carry on.
Oh, 100%.
I'll be fine.
No, yeah, you're fine. No, it's fine.
If he wasn't
Or-
fine, he wouldn't have sent us all the text messages
Hey,
to talk
the
about.
ocean is
Well, I can
full
also
of
cut
fish.
it out.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
I think he's quasi using us as therapists, because he's kind of cheap, but
I think
and this is free. He saw a free service coming from a counselor. I get it. I would do the same thing.
Hey,
I'm very frugal.
look,
No, I know. But then you were very resistant. and
every
then you were like,
counselor I
"Wait,
have-
time out. These boys could actually probably help me a little bit here. So I'm going to throw it out there.
every counselor I've never been to counseling, but I have fed a lot of my friends who are counselors pizza.
Yeah.
There you go.
Make
And
out.
it just turns into like, hey, let me
You
run
make-
something past you real quick
Did
that's
you
in
make
my
it?
head.
Did you
Yeah.
make out with them?
No, House is not a licensed counselor.
Hey,
wondering where
but
things
it's the
are coming
same
on this.
thing. Like if I go into Martin's office and close the door and say, "Look, I need to talk to you about a couple things."
Yeah.
I mean, we just hash it out, we chop it up, and you move on.
Look,
And we all do it.
Half of my time on the road with my windshield time, when I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to somebody else off a ledge or doing something. I don't know why they feel the need to call me.
Well, no,
I mean,
no,
I
but-
appreciate it.
Hey, that feels like a personal attack from literally yesterday. Okay.
Hey, here's
Oh,
the deal.
no, see,
You
that
got-
one wasn't even
you
in
got
reference
your
to you.
perspective.
Oh, you
got
weren't
your
to the ledge
perspective,
yet,
so
like-
hey, look, you're not
No,
happy with
I didn't
what-
even
what
consider
you're
that
dealing
part. Yeah.
with.
Whoops.
So you go to a friend and say, hey,
Right.
look, here's what I got going on, and I'm not really sure how to handle this.
That's right.
I think most people view me as Switzerland because, like, I am pretty analytical, and I'll play the other side with you. Like, I'll go,
Yeah.
like on that
Devil's
deal,
advocate.
like on that deal right there. I would say, all right, so Hunter, did you in fact text too much? Like, I mean, I would ask the other questions to figure out. Yeah, I mean, he's admitting it.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I'll
I
be
mean, like,
honest.
I used to do
You
that
know.
all the time. Like, hold on,
So-
because I'm a person who needs. I can't leave things. I'm like, no. We're gonna talk this out. I don't care if you never want
but
to
if
talk
a
to me again.
simple yes is what you're ever going to ask me for,
Let's
you got
try
the
this.
wrong fella. Because, like, I'm about to figure
Yeah.
out. Should
said-
I say yes or no? But we about to go down the no road too. Like,
We'll go
let's-
down all the roads.
Let's explore that one for a minute, and then if it comes back to yes, that's fine. But I think that's kind of like the science background. You just have to look at all options.
You're like
and
Mark
all that
Rober,
stuff.
man.
Who?
And the Bible says, if you're smart, you're going to seek wise counsel.
Yeah.
You know,
And I'm not one to make emotional decisions either. Like
No, I don't either.
I'll wait 3 weeks before I respond to something.
Well, I was
if
just
it gets me
say-
like emotionally involved.
Yeah,
I just don't do
don't-
that. Like,
Don't rush into it.
yeah, no, I'm a
You know, actually step back and say, let me think about this a while.
yeah. I think part of that too come from working for Willie Robertson.
Oh, you got to be tough.
Well, not only that, but like I found out early on, he'd ask you a question, but he would want you to know his answer before you answered. Like, what was he going to say? And if you didn't, he just berated you. Like, I mean, but he wanted you to have taken the time to formulate in your head what are all the possibilities.
Yeah, why
of
are
what-
we having this
Yeah,
conversation? to
answer
begin with?
all these questions
Yeah.
before you even think about replying to
Yeah.
me. Like,
Yeah.
and so he actually trained me really well on that in the early years of here. So like, I wasn't always, but I was a kid when I started here too. I mean, I was Hunter's age. So, I think that Willie's thought process on a lot of that stuff helped me a ton. And I think that's why I do what I do today. Like, I just don't make those knee jerk reactions. Because if I did, buddy, I
Well, no, because that's when
Yeah.
you go
past
into
6
the
months,
boss.
there's been some that I'm like, all right.
You go into the
okay.
boss and ask him the question.
Yeah.
Hey, I need a raise.
Yeah.
And then the first thing he's asked you is,
Why?
you know, why should I give you a raise?
Mm-hmm.
And you hadn't even thought. You haven't even thought. Wait a
That's
minute.
exactly what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
better have an argument laid out.
You
like-
better give me some evidence
Yeah.
why I should give you a raise.
Yeah. But I think it's an important skill. I think you develop that as time goes on. I don't think anybody's born with it. And Hunter's at the
And-
age where you start to figure that out.
Remember Jenna from New York?
Oh, is
No,
that,
Jenna from Ohio.
is that the one Si said just go make out with him or something?
That's the one that I said go grab him and hey,
just lay one
Just
on
lay
him?
one on.
lay one on him.
She sent me a message on Instagram. She said, "Tell Uncle Si thanks, but no
Oh,
thanks."
I knew that was coming.
She was kind of embarrassed when she heard it, but she was glad to receive the feedback. They've started chatting. They hung out in a group setting and watched Ohio State, and they won that game.
Oh, so I bet that ended well.
So they're probably going to watch the national championship together.
Yeah.
She says, "Thanks for the advice and go Buckeyes." So we're just really relationship experts here.
Well,
Oh no, 'cause, hey,
One of the reason is because we've done everything wrong.
That's right.
And now we've all landed in the
oh
right.
no,
Yeah.
'cause,
And
hey,
you
look,
learn from it.
Hey,
Right.
well, here's the deal. Okay, if you ask, okay, what is the what's the best way? Okay, experience is the best way.
Right.
You've tried it; it didn't work.
Yeah. Foul. Crap.
That's where that wisdom's
So,
coming
yeah.
from.
So you don't forget that.
Yeah.
And like
If
with
you try it and it don't work, well, you say, well, oh, that's bad, boo.
And we know the definition of insanity.
that's right.
Keep doing the same thing and expecting
a different
result.
Is that the
It is.
definition?
I mean, it should be.
Everybody always says the definition of insanity is that, and I don't.
Go to Webster.
Well, I mean, it's the practical definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to sit here, we're going to hunt this spot, we're going to have we ain't moving the decoys, ain't adding no brush, and we still ain't killing them.
Let's do it again tomorrow.
We're going to come right back here tomorrow and do the same thing.
Ride the hole.
This deal about the question. The first question should be asked, wait a minute, there's ducks everywhere.
Are we in the right spot?
Are we, though?
You know, why ain't we killing them?
Yeah.
There's a reason why we're not killing them.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And we always bring it back to hunting, but it goes for anything in life. Like
Fishing, hunting,
Yeah.
loving
work.
every day.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go, man. It's hey, I didn't know
And
we
look,
That was a fun episode.
I didn't know we were
some
going to
of
go
this-
down that road. But,
yeah, the answer to some of this is so simple. You just need to step back. You know, you're involved too closely. Step back and get away from it a little bit where you can look and see the whole picture.
That's actually a great observation.
Well, no.
Speaking of being closely, we want to be close with you guys. 318-215-6559. Leave Uncle Si an email, and you might end up like Jenna, who got great advice and now has a person she's hanging out with.
Budding.
Or you can be like Hunter and get all sorts of advice just because we love Hunter. Hunter, do you have any good voicemails for us?
I got a few.
Let's hear them. I got a couple emails too. And you can email us at hello@duckcallroom.com. A lot of people we got a lot of opinions on how cold it needs to be for schools to shut down, but we'll just move on from that.
Hello, my name is Gabriel, and I have a question for Phillip. When initially I watched the show, I kind of didn't like you because they played you as the bad guy, Phillip McMillan.
We still don't like him.
And did you experience that at all in real life? Did people have the wrong impression of you? And if so, do you have any cool stories about it? And I'm from...
I have no idea where he's from.
Texas.
No, he's
Kentucky.
He's from somewhere like Delaware.
Kentucky.
Wisconsin.
And I'm from California.
Oh,
I
California.
knew it was touching that
I
border.
knew it was touching the water.
I knew it was
So-
touching the border.
So
That's
when,
actually a fascinating question.
oh, it is because when Duck Dynasty started, I just decided, hey, I talked to Phil. I said I'm going to come down to the garage sale that they're having, and I came down on this big tractor and popping and everything's going on, and I had a wig on, and I told Phil, I said this is going to be funny. I'm gonna go, and they're not going to know who I am. And I ended up buying 2 guns from Missy. And Si walked outside and said, who is this idiot? How does Willie find these weird people? And Phil said, that's your best friend right there. He said, no, that ain't my best friend. I play poker with my best friend every Friday. And that ain't Phillip McMillan. And I walked in and I took that wig off. And Si died laughing. He said, well, hey, you pulled it off. And ever since that episode where the garage sale Miss K had, I started getting on the show and doing other things because I grew up with the Robertsons and we were very competitive. So when they needed somebody to compete with, they said, Phillip, let's compete. And I usually beat them. That's the truth. But yeah.
They edited out the times you lost. I can confirm that.
Thank you. Anyway, we would go to different places, me and Si, and people would be like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? And I'd say it's a show, man, you know.
So people really were upset.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, we're in line. There's a line to see Si because I've traveled with Si for 12 years. And I'm counting the line to see how many we can get through. And they're like, hey, aren't you from the show? I'm like, yeah. You know, you really got to watch the show if you've seen me. I'm only in like 4 episodes. But they're like, why are you here?
Get out of here, man.
And then me and Si were going hunting one time. And the guy said, no, he ain't welcome here. That's true because I had to calm him down.
your buddy.
They thought you were actually the villain.
We come down to Clay's for a dove hunt.
Oh.
And Clay said, you're not welcome. Leave. And I said, Clay, that's my best friend. He said, oh, no, he ain't a friend of yours.
I've seen the show.
I'm serious, yo.
They edited it to a way to where it looked like we were complete adversaries with you.
Yeah.
Well, in fairness, though, like nobody really understands how much time it takes to make those TV shows.
Yeah.
If you put a real adversary in there, we'd probably end up scratching gravel out there. So
Well,
you
yeah.
needed a friend willing
That's
to be
right.
the adversary, because there's a lot of times you just sit there and look at each other.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing going on.
Yeah.
You just sitting there doing this.
And I love Willie.
And if you don't like each
he
other,
loves me, and we're buddies. But there was a time where we did not get along, and especially Jace.
Yeah.
Me and Jace didn't like each other at all.
Well, Jason's weird.
And the weird thing is, Jace is the one who shared the gospel with me and my girlfriend. And 35 years later, we're still together, married, all Christians. Our families changed because of it. So I'm glad I ran across the Robertsons, and the show was a lot of fun.
hey, Hunter, next time you find you a woman, you want me to set you up with Jace? It worked for Phillip.
Hey,
I guarantee you this. He'll share the gospel with you.
I would like
tell
to
you.
do that and film it.
Yeah, I can assure you that.
that
I
way,
did have
maybe to keep some of that meanness out of her.
while
No, you ain't gonna get rid of that, Si.
Not now.
while I didn't forget, it just wasn't on top of my mind. But while we were listening to that deal about Gabriel, I just got a message on social media. Look, the hunting community is a pretty tight knit one. And this week up in the great state of Arkansas, there was a kid out chasing ducks who had a really bad boat accident. I won't go through all the specifics because I found out about it while I was there. But our young hunter, Ben Wharton is his name, could really use some prayers in his family. That I mean, I'm always a big proponent of God's will be done, like whether that's healing or whatever that looks like. But Ben was in a terrible accident, chasing ducks, doing what we do every day. And we always say it, and nobody ever believes us. Duck hunting is dangerous. Like, it is not. It's just dangerous at the end
Guns
of the day.
are involved. Yep.
Yeah.
Always.
So
Yep.
if you think about it, we believe in the power of prayer. Lift up the Wharton family as they continue to figure out what's going to be with their son and what that looks like. And we know the ultimate healer, and that he can and he will.
Guys, it's important.
And so,
Okay. You got to think about it. You go into the throne room of God Almighty, and you by name, you mention Ben Warden. Okay, he's had an accident, he's ill, he's hurt. Okay, and we petition the Almighty, intervene, Father, and heal him. Because it's one thing to you say his name out loud to the creator of the universe. Okay, and trust me, there's nothing that he cannot do.
amen.
So we do petition you, Father, to heal this young man, and make him a mighty warrior in your kingdom. That's our prayer, and it's in Jesus' name, our Lord and Savior.
Amen. It's always a tough one this time of year because there's accidents that happen every year, man.
Oh, yeah.
And it's
And hey, look,
doing what we all love and that we've done 100,000 times.
you're not guaranteed nothing, guys. Okay, so yeah, it can happen to anybody.
Yeah. What else we got, Johnny?
So y'all be safe out there when you're hunting.
Yeah, amen. You got another one, or you?
What's going on, fellas? My name's John
Good name.
from South Jersey.
Oh, wow.
I just
Didn't
got
see
to
that
know one
coming.
thing. Me and my dad's favorite episode of Duck Dynasty was when you guys were eating the donut competition.
Oh, God.
Did you guys really eat that many donuts? Si especially, did you really eat that many donuts? All right, take care now.
I've gotten this email 1,000 times and ignored it every time. So
I'll answer your question. I told them they filmed me all day eating donuts. Turned back, well, eat one more. And I said, here's what's going to happen. I said, if y'all make me eat this one more donut, I'm fixing to get up and chase every cameraman we've got, and I'm going to puke all over each one of you.
Amen.
That's a lot of
I've been
donuts.
eating donuts all day long. So the answer to that, yes. I was ill from eating too much sugar.
Let me tell you about a very important skill we learned in Duck Dynasty. Like, I remember it from the first family dinner. Like, the very first ones, Phil and Kay actually cooked. Like, I mean, They cook the whole thing. And so, I mean, you get there and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm about to smash.
Let's get on that chicken.
You sit down and you make that first plate and you're like, yeah, buddy. Well, then what you didn't realize is you had to have that same plate again. And then you had to have that same plate again. So, and the donuts was early enough on, we still weren't real sure yet. So you go in there and you're like, okay, it's tight. We eating donuts for breakfast. Like, and you go in there and you eat your normal amount of donuts. And then they're like, yeah, do that again. And we're like, huh?
Yeah.
They're like, and then because they're like, oh, we're going to change position of the cameras. Do that again. Then we're like,
we got to get a close up. Now we got to get a wide.
Now we got to get a wide.
Yeah, get a wide. And now we get, just for insurance, we got to do it one more time from a different angle.
So at the end of the day on the donut episode, I don't know how many Silas Robertson really ate, but
I ate enough to make me ill.
Now we know, like, if there's food involved, that first round, don't touch your food.
Yeah.
Do not
just
touch it. Just
fake it.
Just, turn your shoulder to it. Do not touch that food unless you want to eat that 3 more times exactly the way you just did. Like, it is, I don't know how, I mean, for real, I don't know how many you ate that day.
Hey,
like,
I ate about 3 dozen.
It was a lot. When we were sitting at that bar in Haskell's
That's 36 donuts. Okay.
I mean,
you can eat a lot. People don't understand how much you can eat.
I somehow ate the same little fun-sized bag of Cheetos last night 3 different times and never run out of them. I mean, you just learn how to do that stuff. Like, it's like, you ain't getting me, boys. Like, old me would have just smashed. I'm about, well, I need another bag of Cheetos. That's cool. I'm getting free food now.
My favorite time where we all ate together was on Duck Family Treasure when all of you boys were there and we were fishing Willie's Pond.
Oh, wait,
those fish were awesome.
Yeah, those fish were.
Yeah. That was a good friend dinner at 3:00 in the afternoon.
It was still good.
It was so good. All right, I'm gonna say, are we good? I think we're ready to land the plane.
Yeah, I think we're there.
I've mentioned the Bible recap on here. I'm still going, and some people have emailed in and said they're going. So if you're with us on that, every once in a while, I'm just going to throw out a Bible verse from somewhere you're probably close to. And today, I just finished reading Job, which is kind of a tough read because it's like a poem. But basically, the story of Job is some bad things can happen to good people, and then he realizes good things can happen to bad people. But at the end of Job is a great little reminder. Job 42:10, after Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes and gave him twice as much as he had before. So, in like the case of Ben, we don't know what the answer is there, and we don't know why it happened. But the good news is, even if it's not here on this earth, we have the hope in Jesus Christ to be restored more than we could ever ask, imagine, or come up with.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what the story of Job is. So check it out. If you're reading along, I'll keep going with it, but I think that was just fitting for today.
Amen, buddy.
Excellent.
All right. Well, thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see you next time right here in the Duck Call Room. We're out.